I come from a small town in Quebec. I started smoking cigarettes and pot around 7. I had my first drink at 3, I don't remember it. At about 10, the addict really became awake. And one day, out of the blue, I don't remember how it happened, I just wondered if I could get the beer by myself. Because through the time of smoking cigarettes and smoking pot, I'd had sips of beer and I liked it. So at 10, I went to the store with an old note. Many times before I'd gone there, my mother had been out cold from her medication, so she would verify it a couple days later, but because I was doing it so often, and they knew my parents, and it was fine, so I was able to buy the beer at 10 years old. Right around my 14th birthday, somebody introduced me, one of those older people introduced me to cocaine. My marriage was up and down, up and down. I was a real asshole to my family, everyone in my life. Issues happened between my wife and my son, some child abuse. So Children's Aid made a relinquish custody to me. Now my son had to come and live with me, and I couldn't take him where I was. The odd jobs weren't cutting it. So I started boosting, I started stealing, shoplifting. I got to the point where I was smoking $1,000 worth of crack every day and drinking about $400 of Ray and Nephew Jamaican rum. Something else I discovered wasn't working anymore. It wasn't taking away anything that I originally started doing it for. I was an addict in active addiction. I had long hair down to my butt. I had a beard down to my belly. I probably hadn't showered for 2 months. Well, looking at myself in the mirror, I saw what I thought at the time was a reflection of my son walking behind me and looking at me. And I thought, oh my God, what am I doing? So I went in to talk to my son, and I realized that he wasn't awake. I could tell by the way he was sleeping that he'd never been awake. That wasn't him that I saw walking behind me. For me, it was a spiritual awakening. I went back into that washroom and I looked at myself and I said, I can't do this anymore. Something I hadn't done in a long time. I got down on my knees and I said, God, and I said, please help me. I'm killing myself. I'm killing everybody around me. I came here, I committed going to treatment, and I did the chores. If it wasn't for the Good Shepherd and the DARE program, I would be a statistic on the wall. Upstairs we have, it's called the Wall of Death, but by the grace of God, the Good Shepherd saved my life and gave me a chance that I would have never got anywhere else. Halfway through treatment, my parents came to visit me and they said, Cassandra asked how Daddy's doing. And when I heard that, I dropped to my knees and I just couldn't believe it. I knew something I was doing was working because somebody had been out of my life without me asking, wanted all of a sudden to be back in my life again. Because I'm not the person I was. I'm the person that I could be. I was a drag of society. They didn't see that in me here. They saw who I could become today. So I come back when I can. I'm very involved in my program of recovery, so I have a lot of responsibilities. I'm trying to help save other lives, but whenever I can, I come back here and I give back. In whatever way or form, whatever they ask me to do, I come back here and I give back. So that's pretty much where I'm at today and what the Good Shepherd did for me.